Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Real Estate HOAs Are the New Organized Crime. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. A lot of people now feel that some real estate HOAs are the new organized crime. Did you know that approximately 84% of newly built homes have HOA fees to pay? For more than a century now, people have been able to build their homes in the country without being extorted by useless HOAs. Back in the day when a homeowner's roof was in serious disrepair and they needed it fixed, guess what? They did something revolutionary, like they fixed it or they hired somebody to fix it. Imagine that. How is that possible? They didn't need to have an HOA process the repair order and then add their own fees on top of the actual repair fees just to justify the useless HOA's existence. There's almost nothing that an HOA can offer that an individual homeowner without an HOA can't do for themselves on their own home. What we're now seeing is that nationwide, HOAs are now dramatically increasing the amount of rights and regulations and power that they have over the rights of individual homeowners and the power they have over their own homes. It is bizarre. We've seen some of these crazy HOA organizations force an individual home into foreclosure simply because they were a little late making a $100 payment. A lot of these HOA staff don't have real jobs. They just walk up and down the neighborhood sidewalk all week long looking for reasons to find individual homeowners because the grass was a little too tall, or their car was parked at the wrong angle, or the front door was repainted to an unapproved color, or they don't like the color of the home's curtains. It's amazing how long the laundry list of potential homeowner infractions are that are levied against people. Another problem with HOAs is that their rights and authorities seem to be constantly growing and infringing and mutating in bizarre ways against homeowners across the country. You know, when HOAs were first founded and created, their purpose was to try and somehow maintain the beauty of a neighborhood. It's so somebody doesn't paint their house a bizarre zebra color, or somebody doesn't have, 100 cars in their front yard because they want to create a repair business. But these days, that has somehow spiraled out of control and become this massive revenue generating machine that is used to enrich members of the HOA in a variety of questionable and dubious ways. Another big and growing problem is that these HOAs are now structured in a way that makes suing them successfully almost an impossibility in many jurisdictions. There appears to be almost no due process when homeowners feel that they're being abused by their HOA. Homeowners who take them to court almost always have their cases dismissed because of the draconian control and language of their HOA agreements. The torturous imposition of all sorts of abusive fines and regulations by HOAs on homeowners is now reaching a point where politicians will be forced by voters to act soon. A lot of people feel that HOA's board members and staff are nothing more than Nazis that are constantly extorting money from homeowners. Many homeowners can't even successfully appeal the money grabs the HOAs make against them. Another thing that some homeowners in some areas are noticing is how quickly board members and staff of HOA are able to acquire the homes that have just been foreclosed by the HOAs. It's almost as though they use the enforcement powers of the HOA to force people out of their homes so they can in turn acquire the rights to it for themselves or their friends or family. Can you imagine if a police officer were to seize your car for having an empty beer can in back and then have your car auctioned off to one of their relatives or friends? This actually happens in some jurisdictions. How is that not a crime? Why aren't more politicians taking actions against HOAs? I guarantee you that anyone running for office would receive a tremendous number of votes if they reduced or eliminated many of the crazy rules and regulations and fines that HOAs are now able to unreasonably levy against homeowners. Keep that in mind, people. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon.